It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. Hope y'all ready for this one. And it's all up next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. That's completed right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He's on the move. He's running for it. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Motioning him from the slot right. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. Gets to space right side. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. They bring the pressure, down he goes! And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing from the gun here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Tight end going in motion here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Back to throw, needing a first. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To throw here on 1st down. And that one's unsuccessful. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking for a throw here. Catch made over the middle. He does it. Touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Connecting on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home teams and their wide receivers set for this next possession. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Pass play coming here. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be a 1st down. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Motioning the tight end left. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Cut out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's a throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
This offense making its way back out now. And they're going to be on the edge of field goal range to start after that interception. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. Called in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 now. Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Working inside the red zone. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Gibson. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Their offense running back out now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
They pick up 20 yards there. And they're going to have a first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
They'll run here on first down. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6.
Another carry for him. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up third and
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Setting up the running back screen. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Third and just 2 to go. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Options are open here. It's second and inches. From the 46. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached halftime, less than a touchdown separating our team so far. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it.
With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Throwing from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're throwing it. That one's complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives them the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. Goes up and over for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys push the lead up to 12. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes their offense out again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hand off to the back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give him a first down. This time it's a passing play. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes out to the left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Gibson. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. This offense getting all set for this series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. First throw for the backup now. Complete out to the right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's a give up the middle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They're now set for first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll try and throw it here. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Trying to push this past the marker. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Back out runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A give now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to the air here. That one's incomplete over the middle. This one intended for the running back. So now they have 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Fields this at the 42. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll come out throwing. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on second down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Looking to throw. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll throw on 1st. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Motioning him from the slot right. Back to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Setting up to pass. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Man in motion here. He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two. They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here's Gibson. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Another drive coming up for this offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. He stays up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Recovered by the defense. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead to 8.
29. Our home team, 21.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.